Eldritch Soup for your soul.
What's going on, everybody? This is Eldritch Soup for your soul, and this is going to be our Let's Play of Alone in the Dark. This game has been on my radar for quite some time. I pre-ordered it, which is hilarious because I forgot I pre-ordered it until I got a notification that the game installed on my Xbox, so there's hashtag dad life. And I know nothing about the game. I never played the original, which is sad to admit because I'm a horror game junkie. All I know is that it's one of the OG cult classic horror games that has huge Lovecraftian horror influences, so I am excited to dive in. Now, this is going to be my first Let's Play, and just a warning, I'm not usually a person that easily gets scared. I'm quite jaded from my years of playing horror games, watching horror movies, reading horror books, etc. Now, I will admit, if there's a jump scare or something gets me, it gets me. I will fully react to that, but most of the time, if I get surrounded by eldritch or cosmic horrors or put in a live or die situation, I'll be more excited than terrified. Okay, a little bit terrified, but with that being said, let us dive in. We'll do standard. I feel like standard's the difficulty that the developers wanted the game to be played at. Easy is if you're just kind of here for the experience. If you make a mistake, it's very forgiving. And then hard mode is like if you blink the wrong way, you're gonna die. Guidance. Oh boy. For those who want to figure everything themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. I've never played, so I'm leaning towards modern, but I'm just nervous it's going to be way too much handholding. Let's do modern. If it's way too much, then I'll come back and just restart it. I care less. I just don't want the game to hold my hand and kind of. Oh, this is getting me. I just watched The Frogman, so I'm like, must leave Loveland. The Frogman is real. Oh, that ends it. Hard lessons of life. Thoughtful. Let the little gator cross the road. Ooh, Resident Evil 7 vibes. Like that zoomed out shot when he's driving to the house in Louisiana.
What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
A very nice Lovecraftian setup.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Okay, so I forgot to mention, I did play the prologue demo. So that letter, I knew exactly what they were talking about.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
And what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Yeah, the prologue is about, you
Did
see
you bring a gun?
Jeremy,
You think it'll actually come to that?
and he's completely unhinged. He needs to get a letter out.
But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
And then there's that little girl that
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
Makes your way through this house that keeps like flashing back
don't
from like a
know.
normal house to like
Let's just
a
find him
house of just
first.
pure eldritch horror. But this is a very Lovecraftian setup. You have somebody who everyone thinks they're mad, their family's mad, but definitely thinks and truly believes something. Um, and obviously they're already saying some kind of cult. Okay. If this is using the same concept as like Resident Evil, which that you have that 2-person pick your survivor, my thought process is okay, this character Emily is probably gonna have be a little bit faster, a little quicker, might have a way to open doors better than Edward would. Edward is more designed for like in Resident Evil 1, Chris had less inventory space. He had a better knife, better melee damage, um, and was just built to survive. He's built to fight the zombies in the science experiments. Versus Jill, she had more inventory space. She had access to stronger weapons. Um, and she had the lockpick. So she can get into places that would require a key for Chris. We'll go with Ed. I mean, I'll obviously come back and play as the other character because it's just you have to do it. Just changes the experience overall.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
The demo was really short, but it was like
Wait here. I'll go around back.
it really like amped up my wanting to play this game. Because it'd be like you turn a corner and it looks normal, and then you turn it and it's just like pure horror, like shadows following you around. Then you would jump, and then like there'd be like a pool, and like you had to jump across, and like the room would be normal again. Chapter 1. Look for a way. I kind of want to know the controls. I don't want to press random buttons, and I have 6 shots, so I definitely don't want to accidentally. I'm assuming it's right trigger, but melee, range, stealth, reload, dodge, interact. Okay. Flashlight. Like in Resident Evil 3. How do you use the lighter? Camera and flashlight. Maybe I have to get this stuff out. Okay. And what was the run? Is there run? Stealth, reload, dodge, interact. There is no run. Okay. In any survival horror game or anything like this, it's always good to know your controls before going in, because otherwise, when you start freaking out, you're just gonna start spamming. And that's how you die.
Now what do we got here?
I'm assuming that's the flashlight. Garden key. Kitchen garden key. Where's my way in? There's no way to rotate it. Okay. Wait, there's examine. Okay.
That's it.
Getting that dodge ready.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say I need bolt cutters. I feel like bolt cutters are in every single survival horror game at this point. Especially Resident Evil. Ever since 7, it's just like every game needs bolt cutters. I don't know what that is. Something in there. But I'm assuming we will come back. Oh, there is run. Okay. I thought I looked up run in the controls like 9 times. I'm an idiot. Here I'm just like sitting, just kind of walking all mysteriously. Don't put your gun away that fast, sir.
Huh? What?
Oh, what? What? Keeper's key. I'm gonna go on a limb, just like kind of like I'm just gonna reference Resident Evil because I think Resident Evil was inspired by this game. That certain doors are going to be opened by certain keys over time. Obviously, something moving in the house.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, little drinky poo. All right, stop sprinting, please.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures.
All right. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you have turned your back against us. I've started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I'm going down a path that you find disagreeable with. With the help from Batiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I've long been skeptical of the Caribbean cult, but it's been a good use to me. It seems harmless in my book. Seems harmless. Famous last words. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. I have absolutely no idea what gris-gris is. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestesses tell me that it's all connected. I'm grateful for the words you gave, Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compared to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth would endure. A mother of 1,000 young. If you don't know, that is Shignaguroth from Lovecraft. The black goat with 1,000 young. Okay. Pistol bullets. How many do I have now? 1. Oh, this game's gonna be good. What a lie. What a crock of shit. Pistol bullets, plural. Here's a singular one. Sir, you go back to school. Learn your grammar. See? 3 pistol bullets. No drink. I'm assuming drink is gonna bring my health back. Which would make sense to like calm the nightmares. Something's gonna happen. What? Why are they giving me all this? Which is probably why when I hit up, it didn't work. Because I'm at full health. Okay, makes sense. I'm smart, I promise. Something's going down. There's no way you just doubled my ammunition for no reason. Is there a map feature? Yes. But I can't get it. Rude. What way did I come in? Was it this way? No. It was this way. Okay, I just remember it. I'm assuming I'm going to pick up a map at some point. I just need to, like, remember where I'm going. I'm assuming this is, like, another closet space. Oh, this is very heartwarming. Rat poison.
What was that?
Forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. So are they going to be in the same location? Or are they just going to be completely... Oh, they carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both of their campaigns. Ah, okay. That's a good way to get people to play the game more. Like unlockables. Okay, that noise plus all these items. Alright, sun's going down. Something's going down. Yeah, you know, ready. It's not gonna help. I'm probably still gonna... Please don't be right outside the door. Came in through there. There's... I thought I... Alright. Hallway time. Alright, so... A lot of doors. Okay, I don't want to leave the basement just yet. There's definitely something above me. Okay, this is definitely a backtrack. I figured that door is locked. More supplies, maybe? Rats. Free car ticket. Forbidden knowledge. I like that mechanic. Like you're finding clues, you're finding stuff that can... Kind of like in, no, I know I'm just going to keep Resident Evil to this already, but... Like Resident Evil had ways to do unlockables, like... You know, beat the game with knife only, beat the game in under 3 hours, beat the game in under 4 hours, beat the game with enemies visible, and every time it unlocked something that gave you a kind of benefit. Alright, that's what I was looking for. I'm surprised this first door was even unlocked. So it looks like for this game you're collecting these, like... I don't even know how to pronounce that word, and if I try I'm going to sound like an idiot, but definitely, like, clues or something that unlocks. That as you keep playing the game, you'll find more and more of them. I don't think I would.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
So something went down.
That doesn't.
Okay, that's a puzzle. Oh god! I take a drink now. What harm could ever come from that? Okay. Is there anything for me to... I think I'm missing pieces. I will return for you, boiler. Alright, now let's go upstairs. And there's definitely something up there. Alright, B is dodge. Ready. No problem, didn't work. Nothing. Let's get our partner in here. I'll feel a lot better. Is this the front door? Locked door. Where's the front door?
I need the key.
Okay. This is definitely... Oh, here's the map. Okay. Wait, if the front door is there all the way to the left, and these doors are all locked. And what does pink mean? It definitely means... I'm assuming blue means I've fully investigated it, and pink means... Oh yeah, okay. Explored. So grayed out means I haven't gone in there. Pink is I'm exploring it, and blue means I've completed it, which means that if there's an item in there, I picked them all up. Plaza key. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Replace the drink I used for no reason.
Sunday, June 22nd.
I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. I'm assuming that Jeremy sabotaged the boiler. Sandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits bought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting at my desk. Okay, so that's pain meds. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. I don't know why I thought it was an eye. Unless it turns up by itself, I will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Dogs always know, man. The dogs always know. Alright, so that's pain meds. So I'm assuming that's going to be different from, like, the drink. The drink heals, maybe pain meds kind of temporarily postpone or give some kind of damage resistance. Press hold. Oh, okay. Oh, so it tells you where you can unlock it. That's very interesting. That's probably the handheld, I want to say hand-holding, the guidance of this game. Okay, if it's like that, I'll keep it on. Just because that is really nice versus like getting a key and they're like, all right, time to try this on every single door. Wait, can I drop down there? I could, but I don't want to. I have to climb all the way back up. Not that it's more of an annoyance than anything. Can I zoom in? I wish it was like it showed you. like what direction you're pointing in.
I need the key.
I have a feeling something's gonna happen when I walk past that bear. Please. Don't mind me.
The Great Depression.
President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor following the collapse of Wall Street. Superstition on the rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums are see increased profit during troubled times. On shore of lake. Once again, I'm gonna butcher these words. I don't even want to try to pronounce them. Which was an area on the Eve of St. John, have a long tradition. So obviously Eve of St. John has some pretty substantial significance. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regard author Cassandra Biergard making Deserto her home. Verified. Deserto Hospital is an old plantation building. That's where we are, I think. Pontchartrain. Is that what it is? Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you go to rest. This is from the demo. Oh, this actually tells me what it unlocks. Forbidden knowledge. Unlocks a hidden memory in the attic. Knowledge. Unlocks the shotgun cabinet. Secret objective, forbidden knowledge. Forbidden. See your secret objective, knowledge, secret. No, okay. So obviously the more you collect, the more, like,
I need the key.
benefits you get. But yeah, from the demo, she crawled into there to deliver the letter. Remember now? That's the way I came in. I love how grandfather clocks just set that creepy tone. Alright, that's locked. Okay. Dude, I have to pass that bear. I'm gonna laugh if all this angst is for nothing, but I just got one of those like guttural feelings. That's locked, okay. That bear better stay.
Thanks.
Thank God.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Where'd you come from?
Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent.
Meanwhile,
and
I've
no one was
stolen how
answering
many
the phone.
bullets and
We
drinks of
can't
alcohol?
hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Hotwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hotwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you, get back to your rooms. McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up.
He's unavailable.
Old
Oh,
Sam
actually, he's
is
missing.
looking for him.
What? He ran off?
Don't worry. We hope he's going
I
to be
don't
back
have time for
any
of
day
this.
now.
Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Like how I broke into your
In
home.
the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
And I just rummaged through all the doors, unlocking anything I so wished. No one heard that? Come on. I stand by this. That bear is gonna come to life.
Here we are.
Let's look around.
It's gonna kill me,
See if
and
we
I'm
can
gonna be
pick up
so
any
upset.
clues.
Is there no way for me to do this? It's obviously locked.
Every night the dark man stands opaque.
Okay, here we go. Nice creepy drawings. Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Demonic sultan is also terminology that Lovecraft used. Is there a sanity meter in this in this game? I'm hoping there is. I say that now until I lose my sanity in the first 5 seconds. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in the sunburnt convent of Torella. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Signora Perosi? Back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another, scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium, places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in the bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledgers and the open vaults shall be your sepulcher. Very, very, how Lovecraft writes. How did you first come to understand things? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to the cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock with its astronomical motives would take me to the hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. If there's perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Torella. But more than anything, please let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under the Bodhi tree. Despite having sold the talisman, okay, so that answers that question, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I've traveled to Tonker. Instead, she cruelly told Batiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way. That the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear. That he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deserto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I've tried Dr. Gray. How can you expect evil? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waits, he seems to be a clear-thinking man. A dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and enter a dark pact. Everyone is safe except for me. Dreams in the Wish House, signing the Book of Azathoth. The symbols, okay. A painted wooden tile. The motive suggests this is being part of a larger picture. Oh, don't shoot it. That was a little easy.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
That's striking. I want to save this one.
I'm sure you do. Him absolutely just out of his mind. Holding the talisman in the book.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray.
I feel like she's leading on to more than she knows.
Come on, let's go.
That was quite specific.
Yeah, I'm coming.
She even had the carrier, like, to hold paint, like the paintings are rolled up on the canvas.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
You go.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
He looked into the painting. Because the other clues did say that, he was transported. So I'm wondering if this is how... Because obviously that building is small. Like how they're going to change... That's still locked, yeah. How it's going to change over time. Like how they can utilize the space better. Like if they keeps getting transported to like the French Quarter or the lake, as they mentioned before. But this is really cool in terms of like someone losing their sanity. Like, I got transported to the French Quarter because I looked in a painting. And everyone's like, okay, awesome. We're going to lock you up too. But then this experience is real. And I'm going to assume we're probably going to see something crazy at this point. And speak of the devil. Should I shoot first, ask questions later, or should I walk out there? I have a feeling something's behind the corner. I'm going to constantly compare this game to Resident Evil 1, because, like I said, I think this game is what inspired Resident Evil 1, one of the inspirations. I could have it backwards. I could be something that's like a complete idiot, but they always hid stuff behind corners. I don't trust anything. Alright, sir. You make way too many creepy noises. Oh my god. Gotcha. Oh no, I dodged into the wall. I'm so terrible. Oh, I definitely need to get my bearings back a little better.
Christ, what the hell was that?
I can't even talk. I hear him. I knew it. I need to catch my bearings. I need to know how to actually survive this game without dying or... Where are you? There you are. That's right. No misses that time. But I am down to 8 bullets because I am just learning. Actually, where are they? Do their bodies dissolve or can I like inspect them? Let's inspect. Want to inspect. There's blood, but then they're like bog creatures, like swamp thing. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go with they are the standard enemy. Probably take between 4 to 6 shots to kill. Now I don't think Because in Resident Evil 1, the best way to play the game was just to avoid combat, just get out. Oh, that music makes me feel so much better. Just to avoid it, but I don't know if there's any way to avoid that. I think they would come after me.
I can't go that way.
Did you... Oh, maybe this way? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, that would be the most ridiculous thing in the world. Opens a trash can, it can't go that way. Damn. Alright, replenishing the bullets. Alright, no running. I don't know why I'm doing it.
What the hell is going on?
They make noises, though, so you can hear them. Well, those enemy types. I was just saying how I didn't want to sprint. I'm going to go on a hunch and say if it's telling me to sprint, there's not much to investigate here, but I don't trust that. I want to like look at every nook and cranny. There's probably items hidden everywhere. Is there a way to like open the map? No use of map here. Okay. Lost the element of surprise. Just because I
can't go that way.
Stupidly clicked that. Johnny the Conqueror.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
Pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
So are we in his
Detective
mind?
Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
I thought he sold it.
Talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Well, while we're at it, let's just steal his keys too. There are 3 keys on the chains. 1 that opens up to Miss Jackson's place. Then there are 2 belonging to Deserto and 1 for the clerk's office. 1 for the clerk's office, 1 for the library. I'm like intrigued whenever I open something because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a clue, and then it's like, oh, it's just something that unlocks. Like, obviously, I'm happy to get some, and I am that's gonna unlock a benefit for me, but I want to unlock one that clues to investigate. I'm assuming I can talk to him? Question mark.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Don't be Ken. Don't be Ken from Resident Evil 2, my friend. I don't want to leave and hear him busting in. Alright, back into the street I go. Now the real question is, because I have my flashlight on, are they attracted to it? Because then when you want to turn it off. Oh, that's a new one. I feel like I want to shoot him from here. There has to be more than one. All right, let's should be stupid. Oh, that was a really dumb shot. Is that like intestines or larva? Larvae. Speak properly.
Okay.
All right.
My weapon broke.
Ooh, that's not good. Did he die? I love how the blood disappears. That's hilarious. Okay, so weapons have durability. Good to know. Yeah, and these enemies are like no joke. It was like items can be thrown. See, I should have investigated. Idiot. Let's practice because there's no one here. Oh, because there's a stealth button. So stupid. Because I have you know, in Resident Evil, you'd run from room to room. It was so easy to conserve ammo because you would just run. Obviously, these things are just going to indefinitely chase me. Okay, yeah, let's be smart about this. Work smart, not hard. Come on now. And they still don't have no map? Okay. I'm assuming I have to go to, was it Mrs. Jackson's? Oh,
Go that way.
not that stupid. I'd be ringing no doorbell again. Okay, so the melee is actually equipped already. That's good to know. Because if I press this, it's going to swing. Yeah. Didn't want to do that. If that broke, I would lose my shit so fast. Yeah, I finally got a melee. That was just the... Okay, so we got some totems, symbols, handles on the ground. I think I found the right place. Oh god, please. There's no one. Ooh, it spits. Oh, hell no. Okay, good. Oh, man. I thought that was gonna go into that one and like create like dead space, like regenerate them. I'm not done investigating them. I got one clip. Not a clip. But pistol is maxed out at least. Can I pick this up? Thank you. And 2. Obviously, games like this only give you ammo if things are going down. Also a very terrifying thing to kind of have these things existing in your dreams. Well, be nightmares at this point. Downstairs. It's way easier to pop him when he's downstairs. I don't think... I'll have to look it up if headshots matter. Because I'm like specifically trying to aim for the head, but they also move very quick. It's hard to pop them like that. Juju. 1 away from a forbidden knowledge. Watch your forbidden knowledge. Something like silly. Like, you can mark your map. Oh, thanks. Just what I wanted. Alright, once again, I have no idea where I'm running. There has to be a way to play the game where you're like super sneaky and you don't do what I'm doing, which is just running face first in every dangerous situation.
This place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if it's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Oh, that was quick. Unless this is the so that is a clue. Old talisman shaped over centuries. The engravings on the numbers look to be less than 100 years old, but the space could be from antiquity. The posh black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Which makes sense.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
So I'm assuming if I picked the one that was like figure out for myself, it would have told me nothing.
He recognized this place. It was Miss Jackson's seance.
Oh, use the talisman to
last
get
time
back
he was
the
here.
Darcento. Let us kind of explore first to see if there's anything more. No, can't click that? Okay. I just want to see if there's anything more I could use before I leave. I'm assuming I'm going to be coming back. Eight, 5, 3. All right, so large is 3, okay. I'm just looking to see what direction. I know I keep looking at this over and over and over again. But like the problem is like I'm trying to think of like what the alignment is. I want to like write this down. I want to be like real old school with it and like write it down. So I'm like, I know I keep forgetting it. I just want to know the correlation of those numbered patterns to where it is on the table. Because it's obviously 8 is a small, 5 is a medium, 3 is a large. But what order does it go into? Oh, I'm so stupid.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
Back to the asylum, my friend.
Huh.
Huh. What was that? The door.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business.
That guy doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Detective Edward Carnby.
Not for him asking for identification, just
enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, that's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Desetto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
what year did?
Sure, but he is crazy.
I'm thinking about like HIPAA.
And he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay.
Must like he asked for a brandy. He got a cheap brandy. He got like a martini glass.
Let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Chapter 2. Did my game just crash? Oh, man. Well, on that note, if you like the content, obviously like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel because that would greatly help and be appreciated. After that embarrassing display of puzzle solving or lack of puzzle solving, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Episode 2 is going to pick up right where we left off. Hopefully that crash didn't set us back a little bit, but we will be starting chapter 2. So stay tuned for the next one.